Hello ladies and gents, welcome to a new Night POV review. In front of us is the new Dacia Sandero. This is the 2025 model year and it has some changes. It lost the radar on the front bumper and it got on the top the new camera for the lane assist, lane prevention. It's also for automatic braking. It's something like Tesla. They're switching to vision system in Dacia, believe it or not. Now in front of us is the new Journey trim, and we have this beautiful green metallic color. If I turn on the LED headlights, you can see them. We're going to check the performance with my new action camera. It's the Insta360 Ace Pro. It has a larger sensor, so it allows more light to come in the camera for better night point of view driving videos. And I have a separated external Rode mic attached, so for better sound as well, so you can hear how this car is on the road better. Front wheel drive. Inside is the 1.0 TCE. That's the 90 horsepower turbocharged 3-cylinder petrol engine, and a link to 5-speed manual. What else? Let's check the back here. If I turn on the lights, I have to open the cargo manually. Well illuminated. Hopefully the new camera is picking up that slightly better. Now I like to park in the middle, but someone has parked and all the parking spots are occupied, because usually the street light helps a little bit to illuminate the cargo area. I'm going to keep the key in my pocket because it's a keyless entry. Now let's buckle up. So I did a little consumption test before this. I've driven about an hour, but let's turn it on. There's a start stop button. Now the petrol is loud. Let me show you. You can see we have a blind spot part of the Journey trim, standard. Okay, so the exhaust is actually on the Sandero, like right below the driver, so that's why you can hear the petrol a bit better. And by the way, only the driver's side window is fully automatic. If you press this one on the right, yeah, it doesn't want to go down, so you have to keep holding the button. Just to share some light on the interior. Now, I think I've mentioned that in the day review, the new seats are from the Duster, which they've improved slightly. They've added a for the base, like a dense foam and then a soft foam on the top. So the new generation, it's the same seats shared for all the Gamma. So the new seats are a bit more comfortable, and I feel like the suspension is slightly softer. We are driving on a 16-inch alloys, and we're gonna see. Before we head out, let me just show you here Apple CarPlay. It's nice and fluid when I'm recording with my phone. We're gonna switch to the embedded navigation, but I want to show you some music demo. Wait, what happened to the music? Radio. There we go. So good speakers. Good speakers for a bass system. Let me just find something that's not domestic. After the midnight, all the music is domestic, more or less. Let me see this one. Yep. Everything. Yeah, just no luck here. I might try it later, but I wanted to show you the music because this microphone is better. Yeah, just never mind. We're heading out. We're not gonna talk too much, and yeah, you can see the current consumption is kind of spiking because I was idling, filming the night review, but I'm gonna talk about the consumption in a moment. So I'm not gonna let you hang all the way to the end of the video, although I would appreciate it if you would watch at least half of it. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. We're gonna get to the highway as well and do some nice driving. Now, consumption. Well, there's a small difference between the Sandero and the Sandero Stepway. Stepway is a bit taller, but it was winter when I had it on test. Now it's late summer. It's actually 19 degrees Celsius, quite warm. And yeah, the winter does affect consumption. I had a heating on and so on. Now I have cooling, but maybe it affects the consumption, maybe not. I don't know. My lowest here with the same engine, although I think that one had a 6 gear, this one has only 5. My consumption was the lowest 4.5, and this is like gentle cruising between 60 and 80 kilometers per hour at night when there's not too much traffic. Gentle, transitions, shifting, so not aggressive driving. But when I started driving a little bit more aggressive, it went towards 5, and I believe it would reach 6, no problem. In the Stepway, I had a 6.2, and I don't think I had a time to do a proper consumption test, so you have it now. Let me just lower the temperature slightly. I'm feeling hot. Okay. Now, let's talk about the 2025 model year. So that's usually the end of the year when they change stuff and they prepare for the next year. So that's why I'm saying 2025 model year and the 2024 end of summer. Yeah, the suspension feels slightly better. The seats feel better, and I did criticize those as probably the worst con. So that's something that was kind of pesky. I've just passed 50 by 2 kilometers, and the beeping sound is the new regulation for the European countries in general, not just the EU members. So yeah, it's gonna be annoying. I mean, once you get used to it, it just might be like, knowing you need to just let go a little bit on the gas to be inside the speed limit. But for most people, it's something that they're not used to, and it will be annoying and pesky. Now, you can turn it off by pressing twice the little button on your left. This will disengage the lane assist and other stuff. Actually, didn't press it the second time, I guess, or it was too fast. Yeah. Just press it twice, but with like a second delay. Now you completely disable it, and that's it. Now, lane assist. I only use that feature on the highway. In the city, when I was cruising, it just all of a sudden I would slightly go to the side, and it started preventing me, resisting, and I was starting to fight it, and then it pops the message, hold the steering wheel. It just resists when you're holding the steering wheel. It was like kind of odd, and someone mentioned in my Stepway review that that's kind of ridiculous, and I agree with you. It is. It's something I use on the highway. But the car will brake as well, so no radar. It's a vision-based system, same as Tesla, believe it or not. Yeah, interesting choice by Dacia, definitely. And what else to say? I mean, I've mentioned this in the Stepway version. The 90 horsepower feels okay if you go for the LPG version, which, by the way, has a larger tank of gas now that allows even more greater distance you can pass. But it has 100 horsepower, extra 10 horsepower. I'm not sure if you would actually notice that, but for city commuting, this is okay enough, I'd say. But I noticed on the highway, when I did a little consumption test, that when you reach 120 kilometers per hour, you're just about 2,500 RPM. Now, when you're driving 130 kilometers per hour, you reach, actually, you're just below 3,000 RPM. So that's where this car isn't too much efficient, because it lacks the 6th gear. It only has 5 gears. Wow, that Twingo's loud. Okay, so this car maybe won't be super economical on the highway, and it's a bit noisy. You're gonna hear that with this new mic when we actually get to the highway. But on the city speeds, it's actually, quite not too loud. Soundproof is okay, and this car is engaging with this manual. And my habit is I'm driving electric now. I used to drive a diesel. I don't like when the engine is screaming when it's in high revolutions, so I always shift up when I think it's too loud, and that's usually around 2,500 RPM. Although this is a petrol, and you should kick it to 3,000 or 4,000 RPM, especially when you want to pull out more power out of it. But then you will not get 4.5 or let's say 5 liters of fuel consumption on this one. You're probably going to get 6 or 7. So it really depends on the driver. There is a auto start stop off. I don't mind it. I actually like it. Saves fuel, and it's proven to be quite okay for the 12 battery. They are a bit more expensive for these systems with a start stop off, but it doesn't shorten its lifespan. So regarding maintenance, it's not that much of a deal. So no need to really turn it off. Maybe in the summer when you want the AC to keep running, because when the engine switches off, the AC also switches off. So when it's like really hot outside, maybe not the best thing to be saving on. What else? I think the car is mostly stable. I forgot, I haven't tested it today for the day review. I'm planning to film it tomorrow. I think this was more or less stable in the bends. Maybe if you really push it, it's gonna lean a little bit. It won't be comfortable, but otherwise for like regular driving, normal driving, not aggressive, this is really a decent city hatchback, considering that the entry price for this model is, I'm talking about this Journey trim, by the way, which has all the bells and whistles, more or less. It costs 17,000 euros here in Croatia. There are the middle trim and the very basic trim. I would not advise, because you don't even get the screen here. You can put just your phone. But I think they start at 14,000 euros now. You can really not buy a lot for 14,000 euros, let alone for 17, but I think this car is around 18 and maybe and a half, with a few options, and that's the infotainment, navigation with Apple and Android connection, plus the electronic parking brake and the middle armrest. Those are the options, and of course the green metallic color. So that is that. Now let me show you here. We have our trip computer. I like to have the digital speedo. Yeah, fuel consumption 5.5 liters. I went to the highway and then it kind of started going past 5, but it was a short drive, maybe like 10 kilometers, 15 maybe. So Coming to the highway, let me just switch to this one. Yeah, suspension feels more comfier. There's a manhole here. I'm gonna hit it. Now this one. It's not too deep, but a bit slightly deeper. That was quite comfy. That was a really big one, so I didn't want to hit that one. This is a bit deeper as well. Very nice and soft. Yeah, so I feel like they've, slightly improved the suspension. I might be wrong, but that's my subjective feeling at the moment. But I am driving on 16-inch alloys, and I forgot how that feels, and it's very nice because most of new cars come with 18, 20, and so on. Now we're going to see the headlights performance outside the city. Seems there are constructions here now, so I cannot do my regular 0 to 100, like 100 and past 100 kilometers per hour, but we're gonna adapt to the traffic. Ooh, 40. I didn't expect that. Could have just stayed in the city. Yeah, but the headlights do look really great in person, and I hope the camera is picking up this a lot better. Push it to 150. And let it go. So, today was windy, but the wind just has letting go, so it's not that windy at the moment. We're in summer tires, but there's like a rough patch and then a smooth one and then a rough one. This is 100 kilometers per hour. Trying to speed up here. I'm in the 5th gear though. Yeah, it's just gentle. You need to kick it into lower gear in the 4th one and then floor it in order to get some momentum and speed up faster. Yeah, but that's that. Now you can engage the cruise control. I turn everything on here for the safeties. Now it's beeping, but let's see here. Lane assist is keeping us in the center, which is great. Excellent. But I'm gonna disengage that because you don't need that. the lane assist, so I don't have to fight it. One thing that's good about the manual is the fact that you can just downshift and suffocate the engine and just slow down. Again, very engaging car. But altogether just drives very nice. Really not too bad. Now this is a smooth patch of asphalt and it's just the car glides. Now, I think these really are upgraded seats because my bottom is not hurting, and I've spent almost 2 hours in the car, believe it or not, and I am although missing the lumbar support. So a little music test again. Yeah, the speakers really sound nice for this basic audio system when you play a little bit with the bass, middle, and treble. So not too bad for Dacia. And this time I'm not going to be using my iPhone. Hopefully this camera will show you how the LED headlights perform in pitch black. So this is no street lights. Long beam is mixed with the warm bulbs, so that is that. So in person, really nice and bright. Now for a little test, let's see if we can find the parking spot I'm looking for. Okay, I did not want Siri. Where's the search? Okay. Oh, I don't know the exact address. Find on map. Okay, I'm close by. That's it. Okay. Well, just a little demo for the navigation here on the main screen. Unfortunately, nothing on the digital trip computer.
After 20 meters, turn left.
So I've been driving a little bit gentle for the most part, but I wanted to speed up a little bit here faster, but just need to be inside the speed limits. So for some reason the navigation is suggesting to go into the roundabout.
110 meters, keep left.
While there's a tunnel underneath.
Recalculating route.
Yeah, I think so as well. We should recalculate. Just a joke. Yeah, that was weird. Why didn't it just want to go straight forward through the bottom? But that's fine, I guess. It's time to wrap up the review. Now, only thing before that I didn't mention is the brakes. They're not too aggressive from the start. They're just, you know, like most of the cars. So some of the German cars have very aggressive brakes from the start. This one's like in the medium.
After 300 meters, turn right. Then arrive at your destination.
Okay, thank you, navigation. Now, I'm gonna wrap it up in the garage for those of you who are new to the channel.
100 meters, turn right, then arrive at your destination.
Now, guys and ladies, of course, tell me.
You have reached your destination.
Okay, I guess there's a slalom here. Tell me in the comment section below, how do you like the, oh, they just, I guess, freshly painted these markings, so I'm gonna try to avoid those. I'm gonna make it here. I think not. Honestly, the reverse gear is a bit confusing because it is not the first gear, it's the fifth gear. Yeah, okay, we managed. Tell me, how do you like the new camera? I think this is like huge improvement towards the after the GoPro, especially for the night footage. Now, yes, you can hear the petrol. Now, yeah, there's the new DJI Osmo Action 5. Also good performance, but I saw some comparison videos with this one, and I think this one's still better from the Insta360. Yeah, let's just get up here where there's this light. Yeah, but there's a massive difference. You can see a lot better. Let me just check the fuel consumption. Yeah, it stopped at 5.7 there, so that's that. Yeah, that was a review of the new Sandero. Altogether, to wrap it up, I think it's even better value for money now because of this blind spot, lane assist, and so on. You can disengage them when you don't need them and then use them on the highway. But altogether, with a new, comfier seats, slightly softer suspension, this just got more value. So for 17,000 euros, this is really bargain considering today's car prices. I think you're gonna agree with me. Type in the comment section below if you agree or disagree. And here's the Sandero from the outside, a little bit on this neon light. Yeah, the color is really amazing. I think it just looks so much better on Dacia because it just looks almost like some sort of a different car in a way, because it just gives it a little bit of poshness on the exterior, and the design, some of the contours really pop on this color. It just looks so great. I'm gonna wrap it here. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. See you in the next one. Bye.